we've got one more story for you, which we should have kept Karen around for, because it's the research
Definitely.
one.
Let me pull this story up.
Zebrafish and Smurf cakes link autism gene mutation to digestive woes. Let me say the title of this article again. Zebrafish and Smurf cakes link autism gene mutation to digestive woes. And I don't even begin to understand all this, but I do understand that a lot of times when they're looking to see autism-like behavior and the effects of genes and drugs on things, there are two different animal groups that they like to use because they the way that their brains interact with autism genes apparently, I guess, is similar. So one is mice. We talk all the time about the mouse model, right? But the other is zebrafish. And we've shared this before, but before that, I didn't know. Nancy, did you know about the zebrafish
No,
thing?
I did not. I don't know how they discovered this, that zebrafish are useful as a model. But this relates to mutation in a top autism gene called SYNGAP1.
Don't you just want to crochet that onto a pillow? SYNGAP1. It just rolls trippingly off.
SYNGAP1. And mutations in SYNGAP1 slow the rate at which zebrafish digest food and pass waste. And the findings may explain why some people with SYNGAP1 mutations have gastrointestinal problems.
There you go. And, you know, a couple of weeks ago, we had, well, it was a month ago, we had Leah Hirschfeld on to talk about, you know, millions of dollars were donated to look at the gastro issues with autism. And we had said, you know, where did all this money go?
Right.
What have they discovered? What's been happening? And she told us a little bit about what's happened. But I think we're starting to get to the point where they're like, okay, they're just acknowledging that, okay, we can scientifically look at and prove it's not just that it's happening. First, they acknowledged, which took forever, autism and gastrointestinal issues are more likely to be hand in hand. Oh, okay. Now, you know, like 3 years ago, everybody went, oh, all right, that's a thing, which that was a big leap. But now they're saying, and we can scientifically point to it and say it's attached, you know, at least in part to this one particular metabolic dysfunction and what happens with the synapse, and what the fact that when your intestines aren't working properly, if you are having too much diarrhea or you're having too much constipation, that it's going to affect your behavior and how you think and how you develop. So we can all say, woohoo, we're not there yet. Right. But they're seeing it in the zebrafish, which means that, you know, hopefully we'll be able, they're also seeing, we've been hearing about Shank3. There's another one to crochet onto it.
Right.
That this plays a role in it too. So there you go. SYNGAP1 and Shank3. That someday, you laugh now, but someday we're going to come back to that and know that, you know, all of the big things that have happened that are helping with gastrointestinal issues are all going to come back to those two things, and you're going to wish you had it on a pillow. Okay, we're almost out of time here, but somebody wrote in, we had our triannual meeting and my son is now under OHI. Is that a part of 504 plan? They recommend specialized academic instruction for him, and it's SAI. What in the hey nani nani? I love that how you spelled that. What in the hey nani nani is that, and what will it look like for him? Also, can you talk a bit about what are autistic-like behaviors? Because is it another category that he may fall under? So I want to say we're not going to have time to go through all of this. But my question for you is: are you in the state of Ohio? Or are you in the state of Virginia? Because different people have different abbreviations for different things. And what I want to do is know that so that we can ask Bonnie Yates this question, since it has to do with school.
I was going to say, when is Bonnie next on the show?
Bonnie is on Monday. And so she can look at some of this. The reason why I'm asking,
Bonnie she's in California in Placer County, but she should tune in on Monday.
Okay, well then Bonnie will definitely know the answer to this, and I will make sure that she has This question, Traven, I don't have the chat app up, so can you grab that question for me so that I can make sure that Bonnie has that? And Diana's working on a documentary, so I can't wait to hear more about that. Okay, fabulous. So we will get back to you about the OHI and what that has to do with what in the hey nani nani. I say that all the time, so I love that you said that. And we will figure that out on Monday. And if you're worried because you can't wait until Monday, make sure you email me, s.penrod@autism-live.com. Or if there's more information you want Bonnie to know, you can send that to me, s.penrod@autism-live.com. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something that I haven't even told Nancy yet. So next week, we are not going to be here for Let's Talk Autism with Shannon and Nancy. Be ready for our Sensitive Santa drive-through on Friday. But we will be back here for our very last show of the year the week after, 2 weeks from now. And on that show, we have Vince Redmond with us. So we will be back, but then that will be the last show of 2020. And then we'll be back in the new year. We're not coming back on the air until I think it's the third week in January. Okay. So we're taking a little break, regrouping, because we want to up our game a little bit, and it's very hard to do shows and do that at the same time. Plus, everybody needs a little bit of a rest. We will be playing oldies but goodies, so you won't be without Autism Live. It's sort of, like anything else on TV that we'll play reruns. We're not abandoning you, and we'll still be available to answer questions online, but we won't be spitting out some new shows for a couple of weeks. But Nancy, thank you so much for being with us here today.
I enjoyed the discussion today. It was really interesting.
Heated. Well, a lot of heated topics. But anyway, we'll be back with Autism Live on Monday with Bonnie Yates. And then we will be back with Let's Talk Autism with Shannon and Nancy. I believe is that the 16th? It's 2 weeks from today. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me.
And hug yourselves for me.
Bye-bye, you guys. Bye-bye for now.
Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.